Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Ace. It's time again.
Yeah.
It's time for court again.
Court's in session.
Pieces of shit.
Pieces of shit.
Are we in the courtroom or are we investigating at this point?
We're investigating.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
If Ace Attorney had kaiju, there is one. He's in the second Miles Edgeworth spinoff. In the final case.
Wait, what? There's a kaiju
Yes.
in Ace Attorney?
There's a kaiju movie series in Ace Attorney, yeah.
Oh, movie series. I was thinking you just
not
interrogate a kaiju.
Unless you count Gordy, but
You do. We'll always count Gordy.
Does Gordy come back?
He's mentioned multiple times, and then
In our heart.
he does come back again in that case, in that final case.
I'm
in the
so
second
excited.
game.
Hell.
I'm so excited for
yeah.
Gordy Strikes Back.
Because like I'll go ahead and just say say this because it's not like a spoiler or anything, but it's the kaiju is called, I think I mentioned this, the kaiju is called Muzilla. And it's
Muzilla?
It's a giant fire-breathing cow.
Naturally.
And it's a property owned by Global Studios, the same guys who made Steel Samurai. And it's where we meet Will Powers again. He's the suit actor from Muzilla.
Hell yeah.
And like the whole thing is years back they had the Muzilla movies with an older design, and then the series went dark for a while, and then they decided to reboot it with a new design. And the first movie of this new sort of era is Muzilla versus Gordy. So Gordy is the opponent kaiju.
Yeah, you already know
That is
we're voting
legendary.
So yeah, that's really cool. Anyway, we'll dive back into this. Katie is currently absent. She's got a thing going on. Hopefully she'll be able to come in during the stream. I'll keep your eyes on the guest chat just to make sure I don't leave her hanging in there, or the hangout chat. So
She'll
yeah.
probably text him.
All right, let's go ahead and go.
Gordy submits his testimony in court. I agree.
Coincidentally, Lada does come back for that case.
Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? Question we all ask ourselves. I'm a little confused.
Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room.
What in the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car.
Well, that's what we're trying to find out, or try to at least.
Do it.
That beginning part got cut off there.
I'm so sorry. All right, let's do it.
Do it!
I'm so excited. Let's do it 500 times.
I'm just imagining fucking the Shia LaBeouf just
Do it!
coming from
Do it!
super quickly. Well, she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this.
That's Emma Stutter. Phoenix has his photograph. She has her Shia LaBeouf. Don't you think sure, Mr. Wright? Yeah.
Emma hangs up a picture of Shia LaBeouf on the wall behind instead of this.
Watch out, he's coming for you in
samurai.
the forest.
He's
Like, Emma,
gaining
what is
on
with your
you.
obsession? Huh?
Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. It's proven that when you have glasses, you're smarter. It's just facts. Let's go. Science awaits us.
Oh yeah, on that subject, when we meet Miles again, much later, after the time skip happens, he gets a slightly more.
Does he become hotter?
No,
I don't think that's possible.
what's the word I'm looking for? He gets a slightly more fancy coat,
Sassy.
fancy suit.
Oh,
Impossible.
He gets a slightly
So the answer to my
fancier-
question was yes.
Yeah, he gets a slightly fancier suit, and he's wearing glasses. So.
Ah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
He has an
you had
animation.
Professor Edgeworth.
He has an animation for when he's standing in front of you where he'll push his glasses up. And in the court, he will remove the glasses and stick them in a pocket in his coat.
Ah, nice.
So, yeah.
He's like, I've gone blind, but it's made me hotter.
Well, I'm getting a bunch of messages from someone.
Are they in the courtroom? We're
Well, he
getting
does get
evidence right
glasses
now.
at
We're
one
not in the
point.
courtroom.
Why does
I-
Edgeworth get glasses? What?
Now you just go down the spiral.
No,
Why does
because
he-
I literally just Googled this now real quick.
Yeah, because he removes his glasses in the courtroom, I think it's implying that
That's so reading.
that he's nearsighted.
Yeah.
Because then all he needs to do close up is like look at documents and stuff. With his glasses off, he knows who's in the room already, so he doesn't necessarily need them to see who's in the room.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to see everybody. He's like, I don't like you guys enough to see your face clearly, so he just takes them off.
Okay.
I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares?
What the fuck?
Who cares if someone else
Murder's a
died?
murder. Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in the evidence room. No biggie.
Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it.
That oil drum, was it empty? Oh shit, this is normally
Uh,
Katie.
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water.
Oh, we need Katie to come back.
I'm
Good
sorry.
filler. It's all good. It's good filler.
This is all I can
Yeah.
do for you right now.
I don't know how frequently Angel's gonna appear outside of the court right now. Alright, keep going.
My sister erasing evidence of the crime scene? Never.
Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister.
That's not it at all.
How the fuck are you reading my thoughts?
I'm a psychic. It's just
I think it's implying when that happens. I think it's implying that's actually being said under his breath potentially. But sometimes
he's
there are
just
moments where he's
saying
like, "How did you read my
Yeah,
thoughts?" Yeah,
Sometimes it's like his thoughts, and sometimes it's under his breath. It's like
yeah.
game.
what is the truth?
I think they just use that as a tool for one or the other.
We're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her.
Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away.
Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
I think this is where we find out what her glasses are actually for.
What? Why? Where's the thought process? Why weren't these used sooner? The fuck?
No. It's my hidden trap card.
You've activated my trap card.
Exactly.
Huh? What's that grin for?
This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid. Spray it in my eyes.
Luminol? I need it in my eyes, Phoenix.
But blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away without a little water. With a little water, sorry. I would know these things, apparently. Even if you can't see it, it's still there.
But wouldn't the police have already done those tests?
Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try. I like how she just has this bottle.
Well, it's in her
Just in her
bag.
bag.
It's in her science bag. That
Her
she's carrying.
science bag.
You won't. Me? What? Why do I have to do it?
I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet.
We're testing blood stains with this stuff, not drinking it.
Shot,
Or are we?
shot. Here, look. I'll lend you these glasses.
Huh? You had an extra pair of those things?
To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see?
Starts frantically spraying the entire site.
He's like, all right. Press the A button to spray it on. Okay, let's find some bloodstains. Oh, wow.
I love doing that in games where it's like, press the A button.
A button.
Yeah, just like completely like different monochrome.
This is interesting how they've. This used to be a touchscreen thing on the DS.
Spray literally everything.
I
You
see
run
the
out of
trunk
luminol,
is
you get a game
probably
over.
the move.
Oh, there you go.
It's blued.
He's blue,
Bitch,
but it's
blow.
blue. It's
Blow,
blue
please. I want blow flavor.
Oh no.
I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So, this is a blood stain.
It's so...
Emma, you're shaking.
It's just... This is my first time seeing real blood.
Scientific investigation in action.
Okay, well, we definitely know that this is a bloodstain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course. I hate myself.
What's odd about this scientifically?
The amount of blood, bro.
Yeah.
Little splotches.
The perpetrator and the detective Goodman fought here, right? Do you think there'd be a little more blood?
I think so. I mean... Look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe.
It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'd have to have been more blood than this.
Hey, Mr. Wright? I'm gonna mark up the floor plans when we find a bloodstain, okay?
God damn it.
See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Right?
Right.
Right? How useful?
Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy too.
No, thank you. I feel validated. I saved up my allowance to buy that.
Validate me more, bitch.
Yeah, luminol testing, nice. We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case.
Now let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day.
Yeah! It feels like you're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it?
Guess I should give this spray on any. I guess I should spray. I'm sorry.
Spray it. Spray it, bro.
Guess I should give this a spray on anything that is.
Just start
English is
spraying
hard.
Emma.
English
Just
is
start
hard.
Spraying Emma. Just load her up.
I don't know who this is.
Spray her in the eyes.
Ha!
Ah,
Fall
god
into
dang
my
it.
trap. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Oh. I don't know what voice you want me to do. I didn't come prepared.
Just try to mimic Katie's voice.
I
as
wonder
best.
how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Miss Star! You only trust your own eyes. Not bad, you two. This day old deli box is on the house.
Sorry, it's just that kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth watering.
Don't talk to her.
I mean, we don't have a choice.
Just completely ignore her.
I could try spraying luminol around, actually.
Just start spraying her.
Spray. Oh, hold on.
Can you actually spray her? Is
Yeah.
that like a thing you can do?
No, I can't spray her. No.
Oh. I thought you were saying, like, I'm just gonna start spraying this bitch. No, we can talk to her.
Oh, here we go. Spray.
At the phone booth, maybe?
I got
Oh,
shitty
shit.
music again.
Oh my
Oh,
god, I was
what?
right! Sick!
This
I'm
makes
smart,
sense.
guys.
Lana did use the phone. Or did try to.
This blood must have been from when Lana
No, my sister isn't the murderer.
Oh, there's something important there, though. The numbers. But she did call you, didn't you? Didn't she?
Yeah, I called myself.
She called you,
Yeah.
didn't you? Reminds me of the fucking. Have you seen that? There's this meme of Samuel Hayden from Doom. It was like at the end of 2016, you get trapped, and Samuel turns on the Crucible blade right at the end.
Is it the
Right.
Maxor thing?
I don't think so, because he's like walking around, and a guy like dubs over as like Doom music builds up to the lighting
Yeah.
of the Crucible, and he goes, "All right then, buddy, I'm going to shit yourself," and he lights the Crucible.
That's made by this guy named Maxor. He makes
Okay.
amazing fucking stuff. Like, oh my god. I watched his review for Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Just his editing style for like his actual videos. Oh my god. If we have time after stream, I would 100% like just off stream like to watch one of his videos with you.
Sure.
Okay. He does
It's
the
fucking-
entirety of MGS3 summarized, and it is amazing.
I saw the first time I saw that video, I fucking died.
Oh yeah. I'm going to shit yourself.
yourself. I sent that to a
That's
friend
one
of
of my
mine.
favorite.
I sent that to a friend of mine, and he responded, "I'd rather you not."
Me too, dude. I love it.
Oh man. Okay.
At the time of the crime, and her right hand is bandaged.
Is fucking bandaged.
Bandaged.
Hey, just whose side are you on?
This has nothing to do with taking sides. So, this means that Lana's hand had blood on it. This just keeps getting worse.
Door. Panel. Buttons.
Maybe the door. On the bottom of
Catch.
the door. Everything. The ladder. The step ladder.
That's such a fucking mood.
Did you do the trunk? Did the trunk have any blood in it? Kind of weird.
No. The wheels. This car ran over somebody. There's a truck. I can spray it. I can reach it. I can reach it through the fence.
I can read it! Don't worry! Don't worry! I was just like, Phoenix, what the fuck are you doing? I can reach!
It's a long-range sprayer.
It's at the bottom right corner. Username said looks like a face. Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind. Never mind. No, it's just...
We gotta talk to Angel. Boop.
You certainly put me in a tight spot today.
My apologies, Miss Star, but
No, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. Roasted. I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. I don't forgive you. Sorry, you lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable. Flips hair aggressively. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testifies still whoa, that testimony still stands.
There
I
it
know
is.
how I feel.
Ta-da-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Bottle has infinite spray. That's right. It's an infinite spray bottle.
Ah,
I just realized eventually we'll get fingerprinting powder. And there was it has this little. It used to have this little puff ball, like for the icon on the Wii. I wonder if they've kept that because I like the little puff ball icon.
little puffy guy.
Yeah.
I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. Don't
I
let
know
the
this
stutter take
photograph
over.
has something important to tell us, but what?
So, detective, weren't you, Miss Star? Oh wow, my internet's... Okay, there we go. Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hard on the criminal when they faced me, I fed them. They coughed it up.
There it is. That's why she's cough up queen.
Like, that was obvious, bro. Come on.
Coughed it up?
They confessed.
Oh, like I didn't
Oh, I get it. What?
Now I get it.
They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too.
I just realized her hair swoop over her eye reminds me a lot of Rosalina.
It
Yeah,
does.
I
Where's Luma? Where's she at?
Luma! Luma, where are you?
Luma! Give us the
Black,
answer.
where's the black Luma?
She's put in the bento boxes. Every day, I drag the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect. And before long, they called me, it's gonna be Cough Up Queen, the Cough Up Queen. Roll credits. Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches.
And you were let go, fired?
I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. My true passion was cooking. It's all because of that case, the SL9 incident.
SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean...
Probably have to show
Username
her
said
the...
to check the fence. For
What's
the
that?
spray with the spray the fence. I don't know if there's blood on the fence or not.
I didn't check that.
The name suggested it, so if it's wrong, we blame username, so. Username, you better be right. Username, it's not looking good for you. Instant ban!
I was thinking, I was teasingly thinking the same thing.
You're gone.
No, I know there's nothing else at this point. It's just those two.
He said the climbing over thing. Yeah, I don't think it's real.
I think you can show the knife probably.
What do you think about this?
Oh, she's not gonna say anything, is she? Oh, okay. Never mind.
I will talk. The SL9 incident. It's written on that knife. And on that note, Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know. Really? That knife was evidence from that case, the murder weapon.
I'm just remembering. I love the way that Damon Gant acts. Like, when he produced the knife, like.
He's like, yep, there it is.
It was just quiet. Like he stopped talking, and you see like the rag, like it disappears the box, and then the box with the knife comes up, and he just like you can just imagine him just standing there, not saying anything, unwrapping it, and holding the knife up.
Yeah, just hang on, give me a second. I'll get there. 1 second.
He's just such an eccentric character, and he's just so fun. He's such an interesting character.
It was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. Kind of sounds like important evidence, but whatever. As I suspected. SL9 isn't over, not yet.
Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident?
No.
What the
No.
She doesn't dignify you with her response.
Do I need to show her the note too? She's just gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe now she'll talk. You'd have to show her both things. Nope, okay.
Huh.
It's pretty funny. Can you tell us more? And she just stares at you.
I mean, that doesn't seem too inaccurate, honestly.
Just show her the bottle. Be like,
Oh, look,
can we
Luminol."
spray your hands?
Just take a look at this.
You!
Yes.
You said you wanted some hot tea, right?
No, but thanks. She didn't even look at it.
That's some funny shit. You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get rich flavor like this.
Kay will be on in 10 minutes.
Why did you say yes? Emma, why did you accept the tea? You're gonna get poisoned!
No, it's delicious. Come on, guys.
No, it's
Katie
Okay, I have a cough now. I'll be right back, okay?
Katie will be on in 10 minutes. She's almost
My
back.
wife.
Yeah.
I just love your guys' visceral response when I was Angel. You guys were like, my heart. We pre-infuse the leaves, which steam before brewing. Who's we?
Lunchland.
I knew it. So that's the secret to the aroma. I was about to say aroma. Exquisite. Aroma.
Oma. As
That's
the
the
French,
scientific way to say it.
as the French say, aroma.
Oh,
The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time.
that's. I like it. Write that down. Write that down,
Delicious.
guys.
Delicious wasted time.
I think because we showed her all the
I
other
legit
evidence.
don't think. Maybe I need to bring something else.
We
from
talked to
somewhere
Gumshoe.
else. Yeah. I actually want to
Gumshoe
try
alive?
to talk with Edgeworth here first, real quick.
Edgy.
Oh, you know what I just realized? I think his fancier coat in later games is like a slightly dulled down version of his original coat hanging up on the wall, his debut outfit. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
His room is 12-2, guys.
Mhm.
It's on the fucking note, bros. Wow. Well, this place is as classy as today as it was yesterday. Well, yeah.
And I'm sure it'd still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here.
Damn it.
I'm sure he's off doing important investigations.
I definitely want to try avoiding talking to Lana before Katie comes back.
I
Wow.
hope that's what he's doing.
Wow. Nani?
I want to make sure everyone voices the voices.
No, I know. I'm messing with you. How dare you, bro? Yo, get me Missile. I'll be Missile again.
I guess we'll
I
have to come
felt-
back.
I felt
Woof, woof.
my best
As Missile.
as Missile. Woof woof.
Missile?
I,
He's the
I
only
ate
one.
hot dogs.
He's the only character.
Gordy?
That
No.
matters.
Missile. Missile's the one. Yeah, I was like, the only thing I would say is like to talk to Lana, but again, that's Katie.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Gumshoe.
It's even busier here today than it was yesterday.
Username said, Keepers, I will voice the spray bottle. Username's getting all the good rolls. The detectives are words. The detectives are they're doing
Sorry.
things.
Running around so fast they're
They're running
blurring,
around.
is what she said. I don't want to keep doing that.
It's okay. You weren't expecting me to have a stroke mid-sentence. So, the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet, we got it at the front desk. Of course. Here it is.
It's like a kid at an amusement park.
Ooh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. The other one was a real crime scene too, though. Like,
She's just excited. We can go to
are we
criminal
talking
case.
Meekins? Is Meekins real?
Yeah, he'll
can
pop up
come back.
eventually.
Wow, everyone here looks deadly serious.
Well, the vicious murder of a detective down at the police department.
Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot.
Ugh, it makes my head hurt.
Well, first things first, let's go check out the police department crime scene.
First things first, I'm the realist. Yes, you sound dead set on investigating. Aha, badoomsh.
Hi, Katie!
My wife.
Okay, Katie.
Kitty?
Whoop.
Kitty?
Whoop.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
okay,
yep,
yay.
Hello. Yeah, there you are.
Moon and
Hey.
Keith were both me.
No?
Yeah,
I'm
they're
so
both
sorry.
No. Lies.
Not lies. It's not even real, bro.
Let's play nice. Yeah, sorry for the delay, everyone. The
You're
crisis
good.
is
You're
over.
fine.
You good?
Yay! Yeah, I already said that.
Yeah.
But don't mess up, or we could wind up dead. I
Whoa.
did it. She's so hilarious.
She's so punny.
Anyone wants more mysterious or dead bodies around here right now.
Yeah, you came back on a nice pun.
But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean the guard room is a question mark.
Yeah, the guard rooms were supposed to go. Just wanted to make sure no one was there.
And Lana. I don't know if we can talk to Lana.
Oh, yeah, I'll go back. I'll go back and talk to Lana. Oh, I wonder who guards this place.
Hell yeah!
Oh.
You could tell by the cacti.
Oh no!
Like, look at this. He's got a full-on like I forget what type is, but like that's a full-on.
I like how he's literally
cactus.
done rope for the fucking hangers.
Yeah. He's
Cacti.
hanging it around a
I
server
love it.
bank. Okay.
Oh my god! No! Look at the front door! Look at the door! Look at the
No,
trap!
he's a lasso.
Yeah, he's got a lasso trap. Yep.
Yeah. Oh my god!
They're gonna fall for it.
What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric.
According
It's
to the
beautiful.
pamphlet,
What's the
yeah, no,
issue?
yeah, it's gorgeous. According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room.
Hold on a second. Is that
Okay.
alcohol on top of the
Oh yeah.
monitors?
Yes. Yes.
I honestly.
You have some
for a
bottles of
second-
sake up there too. You could tell the rightmost ones are like meant to be sake bottles.
For a fat second, I thought the ones on the right were like Tabasco bottles, but no, they're alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that's booze. So beyond that door is the evidence room, the scene of the crime.
It sure seems that way. Oh.
What's wrong?
It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight.
Scientifically, yes, of course. that makes
Scientifically,
sense.
it's so infuriating.
Can't handle the cacti. Stay out of the desert. What I want to know is, if this is a guard station, where's the guard?
I have a feeling I know who he is already.
He's just
Bambino.
up here. Yeah.
Spray
I
bottle.
Gina.
I think
Spray
if I
bottle
remember,
everywhere.
Yeah, I think if I remember right, there is like on one of the cacti.
I'd say the alcohol.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh!
They stabbed him.
Whoa.
Wow, we got a
Wow.
reaction.
Oh. There's clearly blood around the spines here. This room is pretty messy. Someone must have tripped over something. And planted their head right in these spines.
Well, Emma's concerned face.
And she's like, God, what could it mean? I think that might be more painful than being murdered.
I mean, depending on how you look at it, yeah.
Yeah. More cactus pain. No, okay. Oh, this is Katie. These are a second pair of Emma's glasses that's causing this red
Emma.
tint.
Emma.
Oh.
Yeah, her glasses
cool.
are filters for looking at luminol reactions.
Well, there you go. How neat. I love how there's silo doors to get behind the
Yeah,
desk.
down here. Yeah.
Or whatever. Saloon doors.
Yeah. Okay. There's nothing here right now. All right. Probably just go talk to Lana. Hi, Angel. Bye, Angel.
Angel.
Oh,
Looks
okay.
like Miss Sky is in questioning.
I hope detectives aren't yelling at her. How did you kill him in two places at the same time? Can you imagine?
How's she supposed to answer that? Wait a second. Didn't Mr. Gant say they arrested a suspect in the police department murder?
Let's come back later.
All right. I guess it's
All right.
just Angel.
Bet.
I don't know why she won't talk about us all night.
Maybe like go through the dialogue again. Maybe she'll add to it.
I
For
don't
sure.
know. Maybe this?
Yeah, we already did that.
Yeah. She's a girl.
Yes. Oh, all right.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, all right. No, it's
we
fine.
already
It's
ran through
whatever.
this. Like, Kim
Oh
already,
no, you're good. You're
Kim
so
already
good.
read these. Yeah. They confess like babies. Cough a queen. Yeah. Fired. Dream job. That's the SL9 incident. Yep. Okay. Maybe show Goodman's ID.
Oh yeah, this is new.
This is new. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I had one of those up until 2 years ago.
Queen Wright?
All of that was cut off until the last two words.
Back when you were the cop
Yeah.
of Queen Wright.
We literally heard Queen Wright.
Queen Wright?
We found this ID card here in this parking lot.
Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely Goodman's.
But it's the same ID as the man who was killed at the police department.
That's impossible.
I wish I could be so sure.
I know the name Goodman. It's an air conditioning system. Goodman has his own business making air conditioning systems. I was like, why do I know the name Goodman? It seems like a brand, and it was.
I also think of John Goodman, the actor.
Yeah, John Goodman.
No. Air conditioning. That's the
No. We're talking about air conditioners here.
Picture?
I do love Papa Goodman though.
If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes.
So you went straight to the scene of the crime?
I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes.
It's me.
Mhm.
In other words, 5 minutes after the crime.
And those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were.
The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Star. You lying was the problem.
Who did? Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time.
Oh, is it time now? Is it
Now's
that
it.
was
Yay!
Alright, there we go.
That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable.
Disposable? Isn't it to whom?
Oh, why?
2 years ago, it was the biggest case I've ever handled. The gang was all here. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for a divisive
The
evidence.
other guy with the cowboy hat. Hang on here. What the
Mhm.
fuck? Why is there two?
You'll
Why is
find
there
out.
two?
You'll find
Okay,
out
wait.
why.
Actually, okay. I'm more just like there's one is already
Imposter.
way more than there's need to be.
So, they didn't solve it?
On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed.
Executed.
Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred.
Oh.
Like cheese.
What? But the criminal was executed, right?
On the basis of evidence of a sort. Made up evidence.
Oh, that's fucked.
What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? Nice. Sounds like
Nice.
a familiar court system we have. Ooh.
Oh,
And the
God.
best part came several months after the trial.
This is honestly really interesting. How this progresses, like, because they did find the criminal. Like she didn't say that like they didn't find the wrong criminal. They found the criminal, but it was on shaky evidence.
Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job.
You were one of those?
Myself and one other person you know well.
Wait, could it be?
Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall.
Stop reading my thoughts, all of you people.
Oops.
You're saying out loud.
Police Department Secretary Detail, Officer Jake Marshall. Sorry, that was a long title.
Yeah. At least I'm safe inside my mind.
Oh my god.
At least I'm safe inside my mind.
As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Oh, I'm so sorry. Jake was particularly determined. And then it was over, and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I.
You haven't forgotten SL9?
There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Okay, so she's not all bad. I mean, her motives are kind of all over the place, but...
Yeah.
Then she's feeding people. I mean, like, we can respect the hustle. Wait! Those lunches you sell.
There is only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate.
Respect.
Star's old boyfriends. How many does she have anyway?
As many as it takes.
Yeah, exactly.
Just when all the detectives on SL9 disappeared, we find new evidence.
There has to be a connection.
So, rookie,
What?
it seems you're serious about investigating this case.
Yes.
Ooh, then you should take this.
A filet mignon.
A Salisbury steak lunch?
I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat.
Is it Gumshoe?
Oh,
Gumshoe seems like a steak man.
does look
Honestly.
tasty.
This is a code lunch.
Yeah.
Excellent for putting Officer Marshall in a good mood.
Star. Officer Marshall, is he your, are you going out?
That's such a, like, high school, like, early high school
Yeah,
thing.
she's like, oh my god,
Like-
I'm
Like that-
so nervous.
That really paints her age, for sure. Like,
Which is so
Touches tips of
kawaii.
fingers together.
yeah.
Why do you want to know?
I need the gossip!
I'm just wondering what happened to him. Yeah. Who killed him? Who broke him? A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. Oh, wow! I think you're the bitch that ruined him. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too, back then. Aw.
This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective.
That's why she's okay with him calling her Bambina.
Yeah, she's known him for years. Yeah, and like the this is where it really starts to like I love this part of the case because you really begin to see like the passions of these characters and just how broken they are now. Like,
But now it's so cold.
Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that.
Em really likes using that phrase. as it were. As if that's something that comes up naturally in conversation. I see, thank you.
Officer Jake Marshall.
Okay, bye.
Is Edgeworth?
No, we're gonna talk to country boy.
Countryman. Oh, something new's gonna happen.
This place is charged with frantic energy as always.
Oh, I think this is probably Meekins. This might be Meekins. I'm not totally sure. I'll just go like, please.
Huh? Wasn't that?
Okay, 1 steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you.
I told you. Of course, you'd be a steak man.
Detective Gumshoe! I'm so sorry.
He's just on his phone. He's like, oh shit, yeah, hi.
Phoenix is on his brick phone.
His brick. Yeah, he's like, how the fuck does this work?
Now's no time for chit chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland.
Oh, one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. She just rubs it in his face. Oh, you mean this juicy steak that I have right
Literally
here?
just insulting him. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking.
Now's no time for despair. We've caught our criminal, now we just need evidence.
The criminal? You mean...
You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal?
On the same day that the detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department?
And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy.
But Detective Gumshoe, who was it?
Listen, pal, all I know is I need a steak lunch pronto. Standing around here talking isn't going to fill my belly.
Oh, wait, don't leave.
If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Later.
Nice. He ran off to the evidence room.
Well, this investigation is off to a running start. Gumshoe finds fucking steak in the evidence room.
Oh, he's not here right now. Okay, I guess I have to go to the detention center then.
Yes.
Can you not do the conversation?
No.
Criminal Affairs Department? No.
No, I have Jake needs to be there. I need to give him the steak so he can let me
Oh, there it is.
investigate.
Oh, we have to actually backtrack to get to... okay.
Yeah. This is, at this point, like, all the Ace Attorney games up through to Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, like, have linked locations that you can only reach from certain other locations.
Hello, I'm back. I'm so sorry. I had to let someone inside.
Okay.
You're all good.
This is a little bit of a annoying thing that a lot of people started to dislike as the series went on.
I can figure.
Yeah, but from Miles Edgeworth doesn't have this problem obviously because it's
Miles Edgeworth.
it's a third person
Edgeworth has
game.
a car.
Well, it's a third person game and you can just walk around.
Yeah.
And you're only
I
ever
just think
on
it's funny.
crime scenes and stuff. Yeah, but starting with the 5th game onward, they just let you go wherever from a big menu of all the locations.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I do feel better about things. A little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess they did. Best to not go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing.
I'll figure that out when we're in trial again, you know?
Ooh.
An Amber Alert! What was that?
Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I'd say I was the perpetrator against, sir. That's what I'd say.
He'd never! He could never hurt a fly!
No.
Hi. Greetings, sir.
Wait, oh, you are?
Excuse me.
Yeah, why is your hand
Is Mr.
bandaged?
Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
Officer Meekins, so you're a guard here at the detention center?
No, sir. I am not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman, like a lost lamb, sir.
No.
He's precious. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report?
No, sir. How should I say this?
Wait, he isn't... Is he?
Also, you can kind of see, look at the tag on his neck. He's doing the same salute in his ID tag.
Yeah.
Bless his heart.
You, Officer Meekins, you didn't... Did you...
Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir!
Why is he let have that in the detention center?
I don't know.
Like, he's gonna go to jail. Let's at least give him what he wants. Say what?
It looks like he does have a good luck charm on. He's got like a rabbit's foot around his neck.
Yeah,
It's not working too
on,
well
on
for
his
him.
badge, yeah.
Yeah.
Now this is an unexpected turn of events.
Sir, I'm a patrolman with general affairs, sir! Sir!
Ow! I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins.
I had some business that day, sir, so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir.
No, there's a guard at the evidence room?
That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall.
Sucks.
Marshall?
Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir! A suspicious person! Ow, 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 ow.
No, see, I was like, he's hitting his hand, his broken hand.
What the heck is this guy doing?
That's the question, isn't it?
It's always the
So what happened then?
After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red, I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here, in the detention center.
How long were you out? Days?
What happened to your hand?
A lot of that was cut out.
Might I ask what happened to your hand? Gonna breathe into my mouth.
Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir.
A bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Sky.
Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office.
First things first. Tell us how you hurt your hand. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right?
Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you have to label me as a perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim.
I would, but you happen to be in detention and, alive and well at that.
Yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that.
Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman?
Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side.
So you didn't know him?
Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light and other creature comforts.
What the fuck?
I don't know any detectives.
Is he in a cage?
So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him?
Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir.
At least someone around here is more confused than I am. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime?
Well, you say, sir.
Don't you should just confess?
But sir, but there was nothing I could do. I love that "but" with an exclamation mark after it. Sir, but.
Nothing you could do?
Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious.
The next thing you knew, you were... Huh?
Then when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared.
What?
Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hands, sir. Oh, the shock! Oh, the sorrow, sir! Can you imagine how I felt?
The victim's body disappeared?
Some story. Look at my pineapple.
Behold, my pineapple.
Oh, you could show him the ID, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you could take a look at this?
Hey! That's it, sir! That's it! That's it!
That's what?
My head was a blank until this very moment. But, sir, now I remember. I remember, sir!
You mean you remember what happened?
Correct! That card! That card was the cause of it all!
Hand. ID card?
Exactly, sir! That's exactly it! Nothing could be more exact, sir! Nothing!
I'm gonna pry into this one a little deeper.
Username said show him the food.
Make him suffer.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what it is you remember?
Well, sir, you might say I'm a little lost patrolman. A lost lamb, if you will.
You stand.
I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room.
And that's why you thought he looked suspicious.
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card.
Pretty much by the book so far.
That's right, sir! That's what I've been trying to tell you!
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me!
What?
Sir, I assure you, I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leaped and leapt at him.
You just
Detective
whooped
Goodman
him.
pointed a knife at him.
Do unto
Make him
others
just
before
whoop
they
him.
do unto you! My father's own words, sir!
Is your father dead?
Yeah. Well, what happened then?
Well, my eyes, sir, everything went white. When I woke, I was here.
Right.
Officer Meekins, why that they arrested you?
What do you mean? What do you mean, Emma?
Let's look at what we know.
She said, "Let's do
Scientifically.
that."
Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim whom he met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card.
In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim.
Almost makes too much sense. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died.
That's it, sir!
True.
That's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines.
Huh? But you ended up here?
They told me that that it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said.
But you don't remember the events clearly.
No, but the videotape is quite clear.
Huh? Videotape?
That feels significant.
Yeah.
From the security camera.
He's like, come on.
The crime! My crime! The crime I swore to stamp out! It's there! It's me! It's on tape!
And you waited until now to tell us this?
I'm sorry. Really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it.
Give me your pineapple. Actually, no, wait, you don't have a pineapple.
No, thanks. I have my own. Well, I guess we better go check out the crime scene.
This case is getting crazy.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, they're like, he was killed there, but there was no body. And I'm like, why? Then why?
Yeah.
As the cops say, no body, no crime, which is fucked up, but that's the way of life.
Hmm.
Hey, Mr. Wright, look who's standing at the chief of detective's office, detective's desk.
It's Police Chief Gant!
My father.
And you're sure this is all, hmm? You
What?
know what it
Whose
means
father?
if there is anything missing.
Mine. No, just mine. Not Emma.
Who did we decide was the chief detective?
You?
I think it was you.
Was it
Yeah,
me?
it was, you were just in the back going...
Okay. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats, under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away, do you? Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir.
The chief should sound like a little bitch, you know?
I thought I did the
He's
chief
an
previously.
irrelevant character. Just do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
I thought it was me who did the chief previously, but I can't remember.
It may have been.
Yeah,
Plot twist, it was Katie.
Because I think I remember the voice for it. I can't remember.
Now, Katie's the background cop who
definitely not
whines
me.
all the time.
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying Katie just
yeah.
absorbs all of the roles.
Did you say this already, Moon?
The chief of detectives looks a little flustered.
Now I did.
Aha! Righto, my boy! How you been? Swim much?
Chief Gant, reporting for duty, sir.
Why are you deluding him, Mr. Wright?
I've been around fucking what's his fuck too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Edrith going to be okay?
Oh, Worthy? Oh, you know him. Oh, you know they're doing a little inquiry committee with him. I completely misread that at first. Jesus.
Oh, were they? Sounds like an inquisition.
Yep. Well, they've had no end of trouble with the boys since last year.
You mean the incident at Gourd Lake?
It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in a defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right? Righto?
That little bitch.
Ooh,
Like
he's weird from the
karma.
front.
I know, so that's
Yeah.
what I said. So I think it was username.
Yeah.
They said like when you see the person on their profile versus real life. It's
Yeah.
just this.
Yeah, this was him when he was in the evidence room removing the DL6 file. Yeah.
I was very grossed out. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence.
Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence.
In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they just do about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be very bad for Worthy.
What? Not precious baby Edgy.
It's downright odd, I tell you, the detective getting killed on their turf, too. I mean,
They're being the prosecutors, I assume?
Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. They got a 97,
yes, but
remember?
that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says.
Stupid.
What evidence is this?
No, now, Righto, I can't give away all our secrets just like that.
And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it.
I wasn't expecting much anyways.
You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives trap shut.
Huh?
He was picking on earlier. You're a bully.
Huh? You saw that? Whoops.
I wonder what it was he wanted the chief of detectives to do.
See if we can kind of discreetly ask him. Hey, bitch!
Moon,
How else would you know?
You go ahead and play him, Moon.
Okay.
Ew, sorry you had to see that.
What exactly did the chief of police want you to do?
Well, you see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it out for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in that trash can.
So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here?
Of course not. Well, except for this.
What? You kept something?
Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it.
So I kept it for myself.
It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete.
A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something?
No, it sounds like he was smuggling evidence.
Yeah.
The date is February 21st. Wow! 2/21!
Oh.
Holy shit! Sorry, it was a very Dora the Explorer kind of moment here.
Yep.
Better make a note of that just in case. It's just fucking funny.
Coming together.
I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. Oh my god, even more Dora the Explorer. Also, Keith,
Dora
you got
the Explorer.
you got something selected in your scene hierarchy that we can see a little blue box
Oh, sorry.
on OBS.
Okay.
No, you're good. You're good.
Is that all he's got? Oh. Oh, right, yeah.
Imagine if we went to the fucking evidence room and be like, why can't we get in yet? And we just like go like through fucking circles just for ask
Yeah.
for permission.
Ask
Ask
for
for
yeah.
Just be nice.
Yeah,
Be
yeah.
nice, bro.
I just love the prompt as well.
Well, I never thought the day would come when Wright would ask me for help.
I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room.
Ah, the stare. You gotta love it. The music.
Now, Wright-o.
Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all.
Wright-o, please, do I look like a selfish man?
Huh?
Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50, I'd give him $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
This feels like a trap.
It really does. It just goes to show you never know until you ask. Scientifically.
And for you, here, you can borrow this.
Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it? We already have one.
That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it.
Yes, sir. It's an honor.
You just run along now and do your best now. Later, folks.
Bye. He fades. It looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just
Lapel.
think, a real ID. Lapel. It's a lapel, Keith. I know, it's lapel, but I want it to be my lapel.
All right. I love
I'm
like,
not that dumb.
that's one of my favorite lines from Gant there. Like,
Righto, do I look like a selfish man?
I don't know how to respond to that, sir.
Someone asked me, can I borrow $50? I'd give him $50, no problem.
No cap, if I was Emma, I would have just been like, yo, so can I have some? Or
yeah.
You seem happy.
yes, sir. Because, sir, we get to go to the evidence room now, sir. I hate it.
I think this place is a bad influence on the girl.
What's the number on the
On the guest card?
yeah, username's asking.
Oh, it doesn't. It's not in our.
It's not
It's
real.
not in the court record. We just.
It's
have
in
it.
her label.
It is. Yeah, Emma is wearing it. So.
It's high noon.
Evidence.
Can you look at his computer?
Yeah, apparently.
Sleuth.
It looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here.
There's a light blinking below the monitor. I wonder what that means. It says recording. Wow, I'm so smart. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of here. Wow, words. She's like, I bet we can look at it as the prompt ends.
The evidence room is beyond that door.
And we have the ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. It won't open.
Aha! The card reader is turned off, see?
What is the security guard thinking? No,
Oh, God.
I hate it.
Howdy there, partners. Well, well, what's made my Bambina's skies so gray?
Fuck you.
Fuck you, asshole. Officer Marshall! Why does it have to be him?
I have a steak.
Oh, that's right.
What's that? Why does it have to be him look for?
It's been in my
All of
purse
you.
this whole time, and it's gotten very cold. I'm sorry, the steak is no longer good.
Sorry.
You're not allowed to speak. We're here to investigate the crime scene.
Yeah, that card you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts.
What is country?
What is country? Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene's waiting.
They forgot 2 G's, so it's actually dojis.
Dojis? Oh, good lord. Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions? Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you, hombres. You're busy, then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us, hombres.
A nice, tasty, juicy boy steak
Behold.
for you.
It's got blood on it. Okay.
It's completely
Honestly,
melted at this point.
I fucking love steaks, so this is legit. I want that. I want to eat that.
Oh no, I don't like steak, but I'd eat that shit.
I want this right now. Give me.
Give me teleport it.
Hold on. That smell. Reminds me of Texas.
So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? No shit. Of course you would be. Of course.
No, I just saw a special on television the other day.
Oh my God.
Is this from my baby?
My baby doll. Yeah, Miss Star.
What's this?
What? What's wrong? Eat it!
Oh, it's like a
A
code.
fillet
It's a code.
steak lunch.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, I said earlier, it's a code lunch.
Should just give it to Detective Gumshoe. I don't see. I wonder what it means. Not him just shouting it out. I see the answers.
All right, Bambina, you win. Ask everything. Oh, hold on. Actually, I can do.
You can actually, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I got some baby bop earlier that I've been
Daniel
like
the
quietly
judge.
like eating whenever like it's like any of like Emma or
Yeah.
Angels, and I'm just like, hold on. Ask anything you want. Fuck it. I can't even do it. Damn it! Fuck! I gotta flip the.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I did for the judge, and then like Emma would speak, and I'm like, oh god, I
Yeah,
have ice
that's
cream everywhere.
right back to
It only
Phoenix. Yep.
finally, it seems like...
He's with talk. We got him under our ropes. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right?
You got good eyes, partner, but it's an easy job, but I'm grateful for it.
Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us.
Oh, that poor little Doji? I kept getting his name wrong, calling him Meekly.
It's kind of like what we named him there.
He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station.
Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know?
So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed.
Zippy, I swear to God, if it's a stick horse.
It's the stick horse! We planned it! No, he was riding down the highway on a stick horse named Zippy. You can just see him just in the highway. He's like, giddy up, let's ride! As cars pass him.
There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place.
You mean the security camera system?
I don't take to machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli and they steak and they sneak in next to your steak, you know?
What's wrong with broccoli? Broccoli's great. I love broccoli.
But it's delicious. Please, sir. Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago, and you literally just said...
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of a crime.
Okay.
Alright.
That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire.
You're still investigating the SO9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you?
I have Wright stuck in my throat now.
Nice! Speak, it's your
There we
turn.
go.
Keep going. Push through the pain.
I just took a sip of water.
That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
What kind of case was it, anyways? Did it cut out? Okay. We heard the
No,
name
you-
so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened.
Some things are better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago.
2 days ago? The day of our case?
What?
That's right, the evidence transferals.
Edgeworth was talking about the transferals, too.
I think he's about to, he's about to explain it, but I'm trying to remember. I think they transfer evidence 2 years after a case is technically solved, but the statute of limitations still progresses. So there's a evidence room here, and then there's another file room in the criminal affairs department, but I forget how they're related.
I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do.
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Like I said, Bambina, mean machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks.
Oh, so he just doesn't like anything that looks like a tree, anywhere near his
He
food.
doesn't-
All right, fine.
He's just, yeah, no
You don't-
veggies, only
You don't
meat.
like eating mini trees? I mean, what's wrong with you? They're tiny trees. Pretend you're a dinosaur, man.
Oh my fucking god, that's funny.
I mean, but like, if you don't do that every time you eat broccoli, are you even really eating broccoli?
Keep hearing that from you just makes me think of. Just think you're a dinosaur. All right, Godzilla fan, totally not based or
Yeah.
anything.
Well, that's not even
He
like.
gets triggered. He gets sent to another realm.
I
I
He's
wasn't
like,
just
"You
think
suck with
the
me."
correlation is funny.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like, I was just generally into dinosaurs, like generally speaking, as a kid. So that's what I would always
Okay.
do before I leaned more into like Godzilla. But yeah.
Nah, bro. Polly Pockets, bros. That's where it's at. Bratz dolls.
Shit. You could play with him and then chew in the clothes.
Exactly.
And did you hold on? I just processed what you just said. Like, it took me a
Everyone
brain a
who's
second there.
ever played with Polly Pockets has 100% chewed
It's-
on the plastic clothing.
Oh, it's so true. It's so
It's
satisfying.
legally binding.
You have to do
It
it.
literally is. It's true. I've
Also,
never.
like-
I didn't
okay,
realize
Moon.
it wasn't just me.
Did you play with Legos? I assume you played with Legos as a kid. Maybe you still use it.
Excessively,
Mess around with
actually,
them?
yes.
Yeah, right. Okay,
Yeah.
so tell me, did you ever put the Lego chains in your mouth?
This is where Moon just says, "No, you fucking weirdo."
I plead the fifth while being broadcasted live on a stream right now.
For blackmail purposes.
Wait. Lego chains, were they different somehow?
No.
Yeah, they're really
just-
cute. They're like just these little tiny like
They're just
like
yeah,
they
tiny
were
linked
up-
together.
plastic
Oh,
chains that like
okay.
had like little bits at the end that you could then connect to other bricks.
Yeah, yeah.
But like it was like an actual little chain.
That's awesome.
Now I'll admit, like
Yeah.
I put those in my mouth just to like toss around in my mouth. Like it was a weird behavior looking back, but like as a kid, it's just like
We're-
ooh.
Okay,
We're reaching the subjects of like unspoken things that
Yeah.
everyone, and I mean
Everyone does.
everyone did.
Yep.
Comment.
we have to go. Our secrets.
Sure.
Our secrets are being
I
exposed.
have
Share-
one.
share what-
that would make such a wild like podcast topic or something.
Yeah, really. I do have one more thing though. One last thing.
Yes, please hit me.
This
hit me.
this broke me when I saw it. It was a meme I saw when I browsed through iFunny, like occasionally. There was this meme that was like, it was the guy like with a really red face, like he's struggling not to do something, or like
Oh yeah.
that one. And the caption was me trying not to slap the bags of rice.
So true.
That's accurate.
I thought that was just a me thing for so long, but
Oh, of
like,
course not.
I
I mean,
died.
if they make it so
Them that have
satisfying.
rice in
Yeah.
bulk,
I
you
absolutely
slap those bad boys.
died when I saw it, and then I died even more when I went into the comments and saw how many other people were like, "This is a thing that anyone does."
You're like, oh god.
Yeah.
They know too much.
So it's,
I
that's
love
great.
those so much. Like just like a thread of that kind of shit.
Yeah, one guy was like, he's like, I work in a grocery store and I stack those bags of rice occasionally, and I have to say, slap away. It packs the rice down and it makes it easier to stack them. So yeah,
Beautiful.
slap that rice, man.
Just unlocked our childhood.
Easiest ones under. Yeah, you really are right with that one. Like that is like oh.
Top Tropica.
yeah.
Anyways,
I will. Okay. Absolute last note. I once I worked at a Sky Zone for a bit, and you want to know what the biggest thing that made me put in my 2 weeks?
What?
I was standing up front alone. Well, yeah, that too. I was standing up front alone, basically, like like waiting for the time to kill me or
Yeah.
for my shift to end. And because I was having to stand the whole time, managers got to this one office where they got to sit down and just watch over the security cameras, then help out wherever need be and take calls and help organize and all that jazz. I once at one point during a night shift had a manager come up to me and be like, "Hey, Moon, do you know the Sky Zone Pop Tropica password?" I just look at him like dumbfounded, and I'm like,
What?
"No, I don't." And I just think to myself, so that's what's happening in there? This man's getting paid manager wage to sit on his ass and play Pop Tropica while I have to
Sounds like a solid
stand
job.
doing nothing, being paid minimum wage. I was like, and there's my 2 weeks.
Yep.
Anyways, the easiest ones to understand are the Z's here security cameras. Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned.
If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours.
And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes?
I reckon they might be.
You're the security guard and you reckon?
One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card.
That's the card reader by the door.
The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through.
The fourth one is his, right?
I'm
Yes.
sorry, I just think that all 7s and 420 is just fucking dab. So,
Yeah,
That's interesting.
the fourth one down is Goodman's card. The one
Is
after
the-
that is
that should be Meekins.
I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going at the same time.
Meekins came in earlier, too. Yeah.
Yep.
And he comes
and then
back, doesn't
before
he? I
that,
think
there are
it's
two
blocking.
unknown numbers.
I can already guess who all the 7s are.
Hey,
Sorry,
I've seen that
should have
number
read
before.
that. I should have read that. I was just staring at the 7s thinking, oh.
Oh wow!
Sorry, Bambina, I can't show you more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
That is blatantly What?
Yeah, Mr. Wright. I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before. You said you
Maybe
dumb
there's some
shit.
way
I have
I
my
can
D
prove
card.
That record is tied to the stabbing.
I choose you.
Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about?
We only keep evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years.
It's okay. He's drunk. He's been drinking a lot.
I mean, look at all of the bottles. Come on.
We can only reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see?
So what happens if the evidence is to the evidence after 2 years?
It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault in the county sheriff's department.
Okay.
Dude,
so
I
I'm trying
definitely
to-
thought you were making that up, Moon. When I look back, I'm like, no, that's definitely the line.
Yeah, that's just Marshall. That's just Marshall.
It's just Marshall.
Oh, I just realized something.
Hmm?
I think it's probably just because it's the police force logo, but he's got the same like insignia thing
Yeah.
holding his shawl on him as that fucking
Yeah.
Gant is painted with.
Yep, that's the police badge, police officer logo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think about this. The L6's file was in the criminal affairs department, and some of the evidence was there too. A bullet was there, filed with it. But DL6 was technically solved for more than 2 years, but it didn't go to the underground sheriff department.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a little confused about how that works.
It's what we call transferal. We do it every February.
I see now.
Oh, you know what?
And it
I just remember. I think
was
the chief detective calls it the records room, not the evidence room.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a filing room. That I guess it would make sense that a bullet might be kept with the file on a case, because it was small and in a tiny bag. So I guess that makes sense.
Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever, dead. Never to be reopened again, never to be reinvestigated.
And that happened to SL9 2 days ago.
the statute of limitations hasn't run out. Is the thing. So
It's
can
still very bold
yeah.
to do a very similar thing as
Yeah,
D6,
as
DL6.
Yeah, they're
Six.
like, let's try it again. It'll work this time.
Well, I mean, in general, of like even in writing, for that matter, to be like kind of the same trope, just much more complicated grounds.
Yeah.
Look at
It's
this
interesting.
photograph.
Look at this crap! Anyways,
See this? This is the victim's ID card.
The one that was on the ground in the parking lot?
the number on this is 5842189.
Marshall, show us the ID card record again. I'm so smart. Look, the fourth number. It's a perfect match.
It was used at 515, 514. Fuck! Right before the stabbing.
It was used at 4:15, an hour before the stabbing.
Oh my god.
What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world.
So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
Wait, what did Officer Meekins say?
Oh, sorry, hold on. I'm just looking into this really fast. Okay, so apparently DL6 was considered unsolved.
Not that Von Karma was definitely admitted to the murder or anything, but you know,
Yeah.
that's none of my
So
business.
evidence transferal doesn't apply to cases that are unsolved. So the DL6 incident wasn't counted among those. Among the solved cases. So solved cases are just treated differently. But they still have the statute of limitations for when the case runs out, but the reinvestigation period for solved cases is shorter than unsolved cases. Like the unsolved cases are given the entire statute of limitations to be reopened and reinvestigated. Okay. That does make sense. Because again, like, technically the police didn't solve that case. Like, Yanni Yogi was blamed, and the defense attorney got him off the charges, but the police didn't consider it solved.
I'm saying that it's still bold to like,
Yeah.
literally, just for more generalized.
I'm just making sure,
yeah.
I'm just making sure it makes sense to me. Because I like the procedures of this fucked up legal system, frankly. It's like,
Dude,
it's,
you get so deep into the lore for Phoenix Wright. I love it because it reminds me of how deep I get into the lore for like shit like Nier and shit.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me!
If he had his ID card, then why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins?
Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record.
Card record 9.
Got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here.
How would you do that? You just go to other people and
Ask
be
if
like,
they're correct.
this is evidence that this is the person that killed him, so show me your
Yeah, so-
ID.
Meekins went in 2 times, which is interesting. He said he only went in once.
That's what I was saying. I was like, he got them 2 numbers.
Yeah. Those are Meekins. We could probably show this to Meekins and be like, yeah, that's mine. And then we've got 2 more blank ones. Okay.
Mm-mm. Can you do the spray thing?
The what?
Oh, more
Right.
than like I can almost guarantee he'll be using that in here.
All right.
Oh my god, I see the metal
Oh, yeah, the
detector.
luminol. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where's Missile?
I like how there's just a fucking car door with handcuffs attached to
Yeah.
it.
It's for role playing, all right? So this is the evidence room? It really is kind of like a graveyard.
Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue.
Why do you always have to one-up me?
It does.
Nice
actually
try,
look more like a
Mr.
morgue.
Wright. You can't scare me. Hey,
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
wipeout. Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal.
I didn't even reach him.
So is it true what I heard? Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I give him $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out.
All right, just knocks himself out.
Yeah, it's true.
Phoenix would.
So Chief of Police gamed. Will hold anyone $50? Even me?
See, Gumshoe gets it, bro.
Take one for me.
So that's what you were talking
Well,
about.
also Edgeworth keeps slashing his pig, so
Yeah.
Actually, I
Oh.
was put in charge
Oh,
of the
yeah.
investigation for today.
yeah.
Just for today,
Pause for a day.
you just make Gumshoe more depressed. Why
But
don't
guess
you?
what?
Yeah.
You got permission from the chief, so now you're boss for a day.
Hey,
This is where Gumshoe and Emma high-five each other.
First of all, you want to have this.
Evidence from floor plans. Wow.
Okay, real quick, I want to go through these. There's a bunch of like references laying around here. This isn't a reference to anything that I'm aware of. But over here, you recognize these things?
It's the metal detectors we said.
Yeah, the metal detector and the fishing rod.
Where is my dog?
This right here, yeah. This right here is used in the final case of the second game. I won't say exactly what it is. but
Really?
yeah. This is used in the final case of the second game. Yeah.
Wow, this is a mess.
Yeah. This is where all the. Yep.
I go back one.
Also, this blue paint is for the blue badger.
Casually
Good.
a bloody handprint. You know how it is.
Yep.
What was the cloth?
This?
It's a
The
muffler.
The
No, in
triangle.
locker.
The triangle.
The locker key.
Oh, this over here.
Yeah. It's
I'm
a muffler.
sus.
Yeah. Much sus. First, I'm gonna
Much
talk to Gumshoe first, and then we'll get into the
Talk
scene.
to Papa Shoe.
Papa Shoe.
So, Detective Gumshoe, your boss for the day?
Oh, by the way, we meet a character in the Edra spin-offs who Gumshoe knew as a child and later comes back. Gumshoe is referred to by her as Gummy.
Yes. Papa
Yeah.
Gummy.
It's an adorable nickname. It's cool.
That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
Sorry, user just said in the chat, the car door with the handcuff is a reference to a good time and then a winky emoji. But if you're boss, why are you all alone? That's so sad. Where are your underlings? Where are your slaves?
They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial.
In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation. Again.
So sad.
I'm adamant, though. I'm gonna take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal.
You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course. I'm a detective, after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Only you.
That sounds like a challenge.
Yeah. Do it right now.
I'll always
Sounded
believe
like
in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens.
Truth.
Sounds like a what? Sounds like a lot of hoopla.
Sounds like a lot of. No, sorry, I got spaced out there for a sec. Sounds like ID cards open these lockers, and they're specific.
Do a little steely steal.
Where's
So,
Goodness?
Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee right now, right? Right now, right?
They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today.
I see.
I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case.
Sorry.
What's that?
Is this the same day as Angel Star's trial?
But when she was
This
in
was
court?
actually. This
Yeah,
is technically.
This is the same day, yeah. The
Yes,
court
the half day thing.
Okay.
the court proceedings happen in the morning, and then you investigate in the evening.
Ah.
Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case.
That case?
Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth.
Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case.
This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it.
Using their ID card?
Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my third card since entering the force already.
Like a lot.
Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand.
Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint?
Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coated with a fingerprint.
Oh my god. I forgot about
Who is that?
Who is that?
Oh
That-
wow. I can't believe that. That's a character called Maggie Bird. She is your first She's your first defendant in the second game.
Ah.
Gumshoe has a huge crush on her.
Hell yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah. That's such a good like I said, like they do future references, like the bug, like that little I almost said what it was. That little box down there is a reference to a later game and Maggie as well. That's really neat.
Look like normal lockers.
I love how he has just a coat, one of his coats shoved into it as well.
Yeah.
These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handle, see?
The handles.
On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it,
You get a shock.
that's what happened. My hand would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks.
His locker, nice.
Okay.
Let's break into his locker again.
Examine. I want to look at these. Hold on. I don't know what this bag is back here.
Body.
Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust here.
What a sorry-looking fishy pole that is.
Aha,
Looks like
that's
that.
my personal pole. I never did get around to using it.
You use this as a fucking garage?
Yeah.
Wait, I've seen that somewhere before.
That box down there as well is also Gumshoe's. He just puts his stuff there, I guess.
He's claimed it.
Right, pal, that's the metal detector. The one that
There's
led to
the
the
dog.
solving of that case out on Gourd Lake, remember?
The dog's in the fucking bag right
That's one
behind
that,
the fishing pole.
yeah.
That's such a morbid thought, but it'd be so funny.
Well, we're giving him a funeral later today. You know, to put him there.
He died from too many samurai dogs.
Yeah.
When he ate all the dogs in the stand, he had a heart attack. When you brought it back.
He was a good boy to his last second.
Oh,
No,
we're such bad people.
He does come back, so it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god. Oh right! Wow, that feels like it was ages ago. And I don't think I've seen this one before.
Wow, they really spruced up the artwork for that one. Holy crap. I don't remember it looking like that.
Crisp.
Oh, that's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it'll come in handy in solving some case sooner or later.
That cheap-looking box?
You can't judge a person or a machine by their cover. You gotta look at their heart.
He didn't say what the bag was. That makes me nervous.
It actually is rocket.
Missile.
Wow, look at
Missile,
this big
close
pile
enough.
of junk in the corner. Missile, here, boy.
That looks like a car door.
There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame.
Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away.
Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range testing.
He's been shot square in the forehead.
Better him than us. Murder.
There's something sticking out of here.
A shirt. I guess it must be evidence for some case.
I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here.
There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet that evidence locker was open recently.
How do you know?
Look, if you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence?
It sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot too.
I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat either.
If you're gonna talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal.
It's a mood. You can only check out a couple of the lockers.
Yeah, if I... Looks like I can look at each one, but I think if I look at one, they'll just say the same thing.
Perhaps the bloody handprint
This
will
looks
be good.
important, yeah.
What's this? Blood?
It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here.
Looks like someone tried to wipe it off.
You didn't do a very good job. Mr. Wright! What if there are other bloodstains left in the room?
We should use your testing fluid to check it out.
Like break into the safe. Break into it. Come on.
Do you won't?
Right, Emma.
Sweet.
Wow, yeah, no, that's definitely blood.
I had no idea.
I knew it! This is someone's right handprint.
Ow!
Gumshoe,
What's the matter,
did you
Detective?
murder-
Sorry, I was
This
just so
fucker.
like.
It's
amusement.
mine!
You didn't even... It's yours?
What?
Please! You have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly.
What
You'll
the
do that for me,
fuck?
won't you, pals?
This is an important clue. I'll just jot it down
But,
on
like-
the floor plans, and also not represent Gumshoe at all.
Yeah. Yeah, he
I'm
doesn't...
counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police.
He says that a detective? What? But you're a detective! On a real note, though, wasn't Meekin's and Lana's hand? Wasn't it both left hands, though, that they had to cut? So...
Alana's right hand was cut. Meekin's left hand was cut.
Okay. Interesting.
This is just the same. Yeah, okay.
There might be more
thought-
blood, like, in the rest of the area.
I thought she would have you... Because she has a fingerprint powder as well. I thought this is where she would do that.
Does she have it right now?
I don't know if you unlock it later in the day, but I thought
Yeah, that's what I...
the fingerprint is just right here. So I thought that would trigger it, but maybe not.
Nice. Oh, yeah. You
Oh.
spray... Oh! Oh! Oh!
Hey.
Oh, fuck.
Why am I getting a reaction here?
There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he fled out the door. This just might be something significant.
He only has
Hey.
3 fingers.
That's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal.
What?
What,
Oh,
this? Yeah, it's my line. It's called luminol testing fluid. It's science.
Yeah, it's Emma's.
Where'd you get your hands on that?
Huh? The black market.
I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow $50 from the chief.
Oh my god. Where do you get this, Emma?
I always buy it by mail order. Amazon.
Well, better jot this down for floor plans. Also, give me the Amazon link.
Yeah, yo, send it my way, girl. The paint. Right.
Oh, that's a lot of blood.
That's a lot of blood.
That's the murder. That's a murder right there if I've ever seen
The
one.
order. This must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. What's with the shrapnel?
Yeah.
I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective?
Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien.
Gumshoe? Shut the
You're
fuck
onto something. No, you're onto something.
up. Gumshoe, I like the way you think.
This proves that something really happened in front of the locker.
That's fucking funny.
Username before with Katie saying there's three fingers. Username was it's ET, and then as soon as they were it's a blue blood, he was I was right. It was an alien.
Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked.
I think that's all.
The paint.
I just want to put down alien blood on the floor plans.
Yeah.
Alien blood. I think that's all. Oh, hi, Gumshoe.
Hi, hey, how's it going, my guy? Look, this one's open, and the red indicator light above the door is lit. It's lit,
The
fam.
locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprint.
Detective Goodman's locker.
Wow. Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that?
Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it.
I'm gonna say he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere.
I like they draped a fucking towel over the caution tape. What is the saw and paint doing here?
Since the dawn of time,
Oh God.
true art has
God.
always been a war against oppression.
True art? I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here.
Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger?
Some of this dialogue, man.
Well, you might say this is my studio.
Here? In the evidence room?
Can you spray the blue badger outside?
I could try that.
Ooh, yeah.
Someone left a glove here, but only one.
SL911. Oh boy.
Oh wow.
Detective Gumshoes, maybe?
There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That evidence is from the case, you know.
You mean SL9? It does have a tag on it.
Rubber glove. No. Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces. Roasted. Again.
Detective Super.
Just this poor man.
There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case.
The case?
The SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces there?
Another piece of the SL9 evidence.
That's so intense.
I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke.
I
You wanna
definitely
try to
heard
put it back
pieces,
together?
Not pieces.
Yeah.
You can't do it, Bob the fucking builder.
Good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs.
Are you sure there's 4 pieces?
Well, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up.
I really want to just stick it to his fucking face now.
Yeah. That's not his art form, Phoenix. That's why I always carry around a tube of glue. Just girl things.
Just girl things.
Is it a trophy?
Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place.
I was just do it in front of Gumshoe. Just be like, wow, this is really fucking easy.
Oh my god.
Let's
You know
do it,
what?
boys.
I'm just
Do
gonna
this.
say, Keith, you got this.
A puzzle game.
I love it.
Mini puzzle game.
Zoom in on it.
I can't.
Yeah, is it?
Oh,
yeah,
wow,
it's a
that
trophy.
sucks.
It's a trophy.
I can rotate left
No,
and
it
right
looks like
and
a
combine.
it looks like a pot, like an urn.
Wants me to look for. I need to look for this.
Who died? That looks pretty sexy.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, that was so hot. Maybe
Oh, just flip
rotate that. Yeah, I was like, rotate that, and it'll be.
Rotate.
Well, actually, no, it should be covered in more blood.
No, one more time. One more time.
This one?
One more time.
No, yeah, that's
Over time.
like this way.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wait,
Uh,
what? Something like
Shapes-
that though. Go to the first one.
Colors. Actually, it might be the one to the right of it.
Oh, hold on.
Wait,
that
wait,
was,
wait.
That
no,
was a
no.
sexy piece. Yeah, I was like, go back.
No.
That was a...
No. Go do that piece again.
Yeah.
This one?
Rotate. There.
No,
Do
that
it.
one's not gonna fit. That's not gonna
That's
fit.
stupid.
We already did that.
Go back one.
This one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then rotate it.
Rotate.
Ah,
No.
there it is.
That's stupid. Anyways, keep going.
Oh, there
yeah,
you go.
that's sexy.
There
Oh,
we
yeah.
go.
We're
That's
pro
pretty
gamers now.
distinct.
It's got a butt. Yeah, there's the butt.
Is that right?
No.
No, this one.
Yeah, there's the butt.
Oh, that's a beautiful
It's
butt.
the butts.
Yeah, with some smells.
You know it, Nick.
I'm smelly.
Salmonella, get out of here. We don't want you.
You put it together and it's just another statue of the finger.
yeah.
Oh God.
You're like, oh, fuck. I thought we were done with
Larry
this. It's a claw.
Spirit.
Oh.
You just hear Larry in the distance, just like made it
That's probably,
myself.
that's probably the next piece. Words.
There it is.
There's still a missing piece.
The big old chunky boy missing. Huh? Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing.
Yeah, I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. Problem is finishing it.
Oh man.
And then so you got that far, and then you just let it
minutes.
fall apart again.
Yeah, he said nah.
You got it together in 2 minutes, then spent the next 2 hours and 58 minutes
There's gotta be
staring
more.
at it.
There's gotta be more.
And then just let it
I imagine he was trying to
Yeah.
rearrange pieces in a bunch of different ways, potentially. Yeah.
I like to imagine he just sits on the floor and stares at it, like
He's like,
next
this
to the
isn't
fucking
speaking to
paint.
me.
Yeah. Like the fucking crypt.
Were some pieces stolen?
I bet they were missing to begin with.
Still, doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar.
I kind of understand how it got broken. Unstable jar.
With all the blood stains on it, it's
Yeah.
I think the person got killed with the handle, because the handle,
the handle's missing.
if you apply enough pressure, yeah, on the other side.
Oh yeah.
Well-
on the other side, it's.
No, I think it was broken.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've got a suspicion. Bloody
It was
hands.
bonked on their head.
I feel like this is tinfoil hat, but I feel like someone wrote on this. No, I'm thinking because
Reveal
like
my
I'm think-
secrets.
No, I'm serious. Like in terms of like bloody handprints, my
Isn't
first
the-
thought always goes to like the stereotype of like like the one case earlier where with fucking Mia, where she literally wrote something in blood.
Yeah, but like, isn't that what knocked
I will say-
Meekins out?
I think
Like,
almost.
because Meekins got knocked out, so
This-
like I
this is-
assume that was Meekins.
This is the interesting thing: is every time in this series there's something written in blood, it is always disproved. Like it's always something that the killer does to bounce suspicion. Like that's been a constant with this, is that the trope of writing someone's name in blood is always wrong when it
Okay,
happens.
so it's probably just a handprint on it then.
Yeah. It's interesting. They never actually play into that. Okay. Oh, I think they mentioned that they wanted to talk to Ed Gumshoe about SL9.
Detective Goodman's note and that switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone.
Because of the SL9 connection?
That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, you know, 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared.
But why would evidence from that case turn up now?
Well, I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case. Now, that was a bloody, violent case.
Violent? So it was a murder?
A serial killing.
Dun dun dun.
A serial killing? Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all.
Too late.
But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him.
And this was 2 years ago?
That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight. Then started the rumor mill.
Rumors? About forged evidence?
It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is.
Huh? What do you mean?
Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, you see?
So that switchblade knife.
The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself?
I'm not gonna answer that. Bye. Show him his blue badger. We're really proud of you, man.
This is my crowning achievement, my masterpiece, you might say. But art is always misunderstood, pal.
Art?
I'm just thinking of that one little
He was
image
dancing
of
proudly
Dean,
on the day of
Yeah.
the awards ceremony.
Dean from the Iron Giant. Art!
What you have in your mouth is art!
Is art! I fucking love that movie so much. Ugh.
Quality.
That is again something that I need to get all of you together to watch, at some point.
Yes.
Oh, 100%. I
Right.
was thinking, one of the incentives I was going to do for an upcoming subathon was potentially a Discord watch together movie.
Ah, yeah. I will gladly provide the Iron Giant for that.
Be chaotic as all heck.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
But there were a lot of people coming and going after the ceremony. So they took the Blue Badger away for a while.
Really? Why?
Oh, they said it was shameful or something like that. Shameful! I toiled night and day.
I sympathize with Detective Gumshoe, but I can see why they moved it.
Sad.
This is where the evidence starts to really. pile
What's
up
the
here.
lost item report?
Oh wait, I need to show him the ID card. The lost item report was written by Goodman. It's half written.
I was like, where would lost items go? Would they go in the evidence?
I think
room,
it's
they
a
go?
report for the detectives or something maybe.
Okay.
221, Bruce Goodman, ID 59, and he messed up his own his
Nice.
own ID number.
Can you take a look at this? This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing.
Nah, I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the murder. Whoa!
What is it?
That second number.
It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe?
Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
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 Is that you
The
boy
second
doing
number on
now?
this
Edgy.
list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth.
He's not the 421? What?
Wait a minute, wasn't Edgeworth at the fucking ceremony, though?
What time was this? 4:40.
440.
Murder happened at 5:12. So yeah, he would have been at the ceremony at this time.
Did someone steal his
At
ID?
4:40. Or no, because it takes 30 minutes to get from there to the...
To the police
Place.
department, and he arrived at 5:12.
So I mean, I guess.
So if he'd left at 5,
Yeah, he would've made
would've- Yeah.
Yeah, he would have made it, because if he was in the room for like 2 minutes and then went straight back to his car.
Yeah, he was like, all right, let's go.
Yeet!
Said bye.
I'm predicting right now all the 7s is Gant.
Yeah, because he can't remember shit.
Well, either that or because he's got such a fucking ego. Why would Edgeworth have come? Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? I want to say conviction room, and I don't know why.
The conviction room. It's you.
I've got this. My mom stopped by and gave me a Frisch's milkshake, and like, I'm at a point in the milkshake, I'm trying to suck through the straw, but it's clogging up so much the straw almost went down my throat twice.
Nice.
Oh my god, don't choke.
Just quick death on stream.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'll be taking over the channel. It's been great. I'm gonna send it to the grave because I don't know what I'm doing.
Hey, pal, look at the time.
Was there something you needed to be going to?
It's just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm gonna go give them my report for the day.
Oh my god.
Why is it on a fucking restaurant thing?
Pink Princess?
No, that's not Pink
No,
Princess.
just a hot lady. Just a hot lady.
This is a reference to a location in the third game.
Nice. They
That
said
will be
it's all
going.
connected.
That character on there is called Gene Armstrong, and he is a piece of work.
Oh my god. He looks amazing. Can I call
shit,
dibs
that
on
is a
him
guy.
early?
I thought it was a girl.
Yeah.
Can I
He's
call dibs on voicing him early?
Oh, you absolutely can. Yes, I don't want to voice him, so you go right ahead.
Damn
Yippee.
it, man.
I don't
I'm
even know
so
where to
excited, man.
start with him. Like,
Make
he
him-
speaks in like
Make him Swedish.
he speaks in mock French, but he
I
can't.
don't think
Yeah.
I don't think you realize some of the characters that I've played on stage in the past. I got
I
it.
was born ready for
I got you.
this.
Oh,
He's the owner of a fancy French restaurant, but the restaurant is crappy. And he tries to give the air of being French, but he keeps really misusing French words and even not even saying them correctly.
I am lividly excited for this because I already made that one joke earlier, just like God, I can't remember what it was. As the French say, like fucking was it like aroma or some shit like that?
Oh yes, yeah.
It was
yeah.
Yeah, I already made that bit earlier, so I was like, all right, I'm down.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
100%
basically
down
the
for this.
embodiment of that. He never says the word the. It's always la. Like it's
bad.
It's a time. It's a time.
It might help, you know.
Report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer?
The one that says nothing but no problems?
Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him.
Who needs enemies when you've got friends like Detective Gumshoe?
I'm off, pal. Later.
I will never cease loving and relating to how much of a constant mess Gumshoe is. I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say, too. So I get that they're holding your hand a bit through, like, the investigation bits in terms of, like, where to go next because of how fucking convoluted this is.
I mean,
But,
right
like,
now
damn.
we know we need to show the report to people. I'm gonna try spraying the badger.
Well, there's a handprint on it, yeah.
Nothing.
What the fuck? Yeah, I was like, it's literally fucking broken. Why is
Aw.
there nothing on it?
I think we can
I mean,
check
that's
the
such high hopes for
handprint.
you, Blue Badger.
At some
It's just
point.
botched. It's just botched, like, fucking
Yeah, it's
Gumshoe
probably
is.
Gumshoe fucking it up.
I'm still trying to figure out how that thing is a badger.
Well,
Don't
look at how
question
badger
it.
is spelled. That's not how you spell badger. It's a reference to a
it's a-
officer's badge.
That's actually really cute.
And and if you look at his
Aw.
head, the head is shaped like a traditional kind of police badge.
But that is
Yeah,
how
it-
you spell Badger.
The aesthetic of, like, the mascot, too, is very, like...
It is how you spell badger?
Because,
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. But
well,
I think-
it's
I
still
think
a play on
referring-
words
Yeah, it's
of
referring
badge.
I know,
more
I was
to-
like,
yeah.
it's still play on words. I was like, but
Yeah.
that is.
Listen, they're
Okay.
never past English.
I thought that wasn't how you
That's
spelled
fair.
badger.
I mean, I
thought-
did, I just hate
Yeah,
it.
I thought that was part of the reference being made. Okay, never mind.
I like it. You've enhanced it.
Yeah.
The
but
Blue
yeah.
Badger is still writhing around today.
Writhing.
Writhing.
Oh, here he goes.
I like fucking with words. My lapel, my lapo.
Look at him go!
God, the way... Look at him go!
Look at this badger.
Let's give him. Don't think you're subtle with that suction cup man reference. I had to call it out. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing, not ominously
Staring
whatever
into your
that
soul.
is. Speaking of dancing, the whole police department has been dancing around like crazy since yesterday.
Actually, or is that just like a metaphor? Like, it's just dancing. Can I take out his batteries?
No, we're gonna take you to court if you murder the Blue Badger.
Yeah. I just can't help but feel he's going to do something naughty.
What the fuck?
What the fuck are you thinking about, Willis?
I feel like that had to have been something that was like a weird translation thing.
Probably, yeah.
Casually added.
Yeah.
I think, do we talk to Edgeworth?
We might be able to now, yeah. Okay, she's
Can you
not
take a look at this?
Yes, tea, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Give me some more fucking tea.
I would like tea.
Tea!
I just remembered a bit with
tea, please.
with Gur and Invader Zim. I forget exactly what the scenario was, but he's just off to the side. He goes, "I'm on TV." Like,
I'm on TV.
yeah. Oh, here we go.
This
Why?
Guests.
What the
My
fuck? We were just
apologies.
talking about tea.
Oh my god! He knows too much. He knows.
I hate this game. I hate this game so much sometimes.
Ah,
You
guests.
said tea.
My apologies.
Oh, it's you.
It's that guy.
Have we met somewhere?
Uh-huh.
Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long.
Is Edgeworth here?
There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand.
You're just blind.
Yeah.
Right.
Hi. He has the hotel bring him tea service?
Nice. Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office attorney? Oh my god,
much-
what? The district
much-
prosecutor's office inquiry? My god.
How much fucking money does Edgeworth have to order room service to his fucking police office?
It was the,
He is
the prosecutor's office,
awesome.
Yeah, like what?
He's got his own tea set as well. Like, I don't know why he went, like, maybe there's a tea that
Lazy bitch.
Gatewater
For
Land,
the
or
aesthetic,
the Gatewater
okay.
Hotel has specifically, but I don't know.
Fucking bougie
I am.
bitch. That's like Uber Eats to a whole new level. Sorry, I'm just stuck on that. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you.
Ah, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems.
Really? Was it helpful?
Apparently a new French restaurant is opening near here.
Oh my fucking god.
I think he was trying to console me somehow.
Oh, the smile though!
Sweet boy.
The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth.
The other thing is this sprite of him looking off to the side here. And I think there's another sprite of him smiling that I don't know if they use it in this case, but this one and the one of him like with his head back smiling that I don't think we've seen yet were originally specifically for the second game.
Do I have any voices coming
I
up, or
think.
can I go grab a glass of water?
You can go grab a glass of water, yeah. It'll be a bit
Okay,
for
I'll
we need
be
to
right
talk
back.
to Angel again, so.
Mr. Edgeworth, I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him.
Dun, dun, dun,
Edgy
dun.
boy! So how did the inquiry committee go?
Inquiry.
Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation.
Oh my god.
Concealing evidence?
Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence.
Could never.
They gave me a warning. You are lucky this time. Again.
He says as smiling. Again?
I've heard them say that so many times.
Probably
So many
because
I could kill someone, and
Ever
honestly,
since that case 2 years ago.
sorry about that.
Oh, you're fine. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow?
Who cares?
Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However,
Something happened?
you didn't know, right? Did Gumfuck not tell you?
God damn it!
No, he's transforming.
Oh my god. What do you mean, Wright?
They gave control of the investigation over to the police department.
Ah, that's not dangerous.
A police department?
Yes, any further investigation for this case will be directed by the Chief of Police, Gant.
Oh, fuck.
No.
I can do nothing but wait for his results.
I see.
Why, I ask you? Why? All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But
Cry
still,
Club.
Wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts. And I just defended him from getting, like, executed.
Yeah.
Knife. I know you. You've probably got a hold of some information already, right?
It all has to do with that case you were on, the SL9 incident. And some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in.
You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life.
Oh my god.
I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later.
I'm a walking PTSD magnet.
Yeah.
Yep.
We probably call you a maggot.
Maggot. He must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator.
Remember
He
that?
starts talking about SL9, and I was like, this is worse.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, this is really funny. Okay, Edgeworth, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth.
I think I want to show him a couple other things first here.
Talk to him again. Look at this
Sure.
blue badger. Look at this beautiful piece of art.
Right, please. I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea.
I do? I'll pass on the tea. Just tell me about the case.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Edwards just told you no in a very polite manner.
What the fuck? I thought we were homies!
No, we're not.
Whose side are you on anyways?
You're a maggot, remember?
I meant me and Edgeworth, but yeah. Maybe if I just show him my best evidence, I can get some reaction out of him.
Okay.
The blue badger.
The blue badger.
That's...
Oh, right! I better check this now.
As I was saying, What's this? A record of ID card usage?
Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less.
Yes, that's true.
Why, Mr. Edgeworth?
Please, don't look at me like that. I was asked to go, by Chief Gant, no less.
The chief of police?
He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago.
Oh my god. Wait. Okay, the police filing code on that is AI-16, but do you know what that screwdriver is?
Screwdriver.
Is it a flathead?
It's the screwdriver that April used.
Oh my god.
It is.
That's from her case. That's from her trial for wiretapping.
Half a year ago. Yeah.
Yep.
He told me he wanted to keep it in here in the prosecutor's office.
But it was solved, right? It would have been if the evidence was already filed.
The chief is never one to explain himself. In any
Here's
case,
$50.
on the day of the stabbing, I brought this back here. Here's $50. Are you feeling worthy? $50? Swim much?
Jesus Christ.
Swimming, anyone?
Oh my god.
That's something I don't know why that's routinely the thing he keeps. He always asks people when he first meets them if they've been swimming a lot lately.
It's just like, no.
I think it's like it's a good question because like swimming is a good workout, so like you looking in shape. Yeah, looking good.
Can I ask you what kind of case it was?
I can't say.
Which?
It really has nothing to do with the current case.
Now I'm curious about this other case. I better make a note of it.
Unrelated evidence. Screwdriver. Nice.
What the fuck? I love how it's labeled unrelated evidence.
Screwdriver. From a past case of Edgeworth's. Oh, that means he prosecuted April May. That's great.
Oh my god.
Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the current case.
Oh, it will.
I
somehow
guarantee
will.
you it will.
The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was Deputy Chief of Police at the time, Damon Gant.
That wacky old coot who was involved in this case 2 years ago too then.
He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous.
Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth? It's hot.
What I want to know is why was the Deputy Chief of Police on the investigation?
In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed.
Wait, you didn't...
Of course not! I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something.
My sister? What?
If you were still studying forensic science,
Huh? Yeah, of course. Why, just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this. Just spray it in his face.
luminol testing fluid, hmm? Well then, you might have use for
Blind him.
this.
There we go.
Oh, it's a fingerprint powder.
Okay.
Okay. We get this from
Edgeworth
Edgeworth.
was
Okay,
giving
yeah.
me a gift? Oh my god.
Oh my god, oh my god. Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints?
It's been chemically treated for better adhesion.
For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know.
I've no say in today's investigation. Do as you will.
Sugoi!
Sugoi desu.
Edgeworth, I'm
Sensei.
really...
No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved.
Thanks! How about giving me those... How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well?
He only trusts you.
Maybe, like, giving him a better pay grade instead of...
Fingerprints.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's fine.
Well, that's ridiculous. Why would you?
Yeah.
Why
What
would
is
you
this
pay
bullshit?
Gumshoe?
Well, let's get going. One last investigation.
Right!
High five.
Right?
That's me.
I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere.
Where
Badger's
was
the first
it?
place we're going. I thought he would talk about the trophy now.
You won such a prestigious award. Why would he just leave it on the couch? Maybe he did this.
Yeah, you
No, this is new.
Yeah, you'd think he'd want to show this thing off more than that giant steel samurai. And again, Edgeworth has always been like that.
Really? Hey, I should write this down. Tell me what he was like as a kid. She starts writing.
Back in elementary school, he won awards for all kinds of things.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
Speech contests, essays, playing the flute, golf tournaments.
He plays the flute. Oh my god, hot.
Contest.
And he plays the flute.
That doesn't exactly sound like typical elementary school stuff.
But he always hated receiving awards. He makes some smart remark like,
I know the path I've walked. No one else
Yeah.
needs to tell me.
I live for it.
Baby Edgeworth, yeah.
Yes, every time.
that's how he's always been.
Kind of gets under your skin, doesn't it? Can you luminol his room? Or like, will he be sad?
No, he won't say anything. There's not anything in here, I don't think. But, whoop, no, I don't want to look at the bottle.
Wow, it's so nice. He just has blood on the chess table, like someone lost, like he
Chess
lost
blood.
to someone, and then he was like, he was like, damn it,
Is there blood on his suit? No.
damn.
Yeah, right.
Foreshadowing.
No, there's nothing. Okay.
Did you show him the trophy
I
thing,
did.
the vase, vase?
Oh, the vase? No. Balls?
The ball.
No, he's just gonna ignore me.
As it should be.
Yeah, I think that's basically it. We just gotta go and the end of that encounter anyway. We gotta go do the fingerprint stuff. All right,
I
I'm gonna
wonder
go-
where that handprint was. I have no idea.
Oh, I think I have to go do the one in the in the crime scene first before I actually. Yeah, if I examine that,
evidence room.
it's gonna say the same thing. So I need to go to the evidence room first, and then it'll let me freely test things, I think. Or maybe one of those cases where the characters in the game have to notice it first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our investigations turned up a suspicious handprint.
In this detective's evidence locker.
Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed.
Zoom in.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right, let's
Enhance.
get started. First, choose a finger.
The thumb.
Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. I would say the pointer finger. It's not what people would use. I guess the thumb. Anyways, so let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print. That thumb is thick.
I really can't tell the difference from at a glance.
Are you sure about that? Quit procrastinating and choose a finger.
I mean, pick the one with the most blood.
Yeah.
I think just go with this one.
Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done. Tutorial time.
Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes.
First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around.
Huh? How do you do that?
With the A button. See?
That's some really nice looking powder right there. Let's sniff
Oh,
that.
sorry. My bad. My bad.
I'd sniff
stuffy
that.
nose.
And the low key does cocaine. I can do it.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like when Edgeworth handed, he was like, "Here, have this powder," and I was like, "Wow, really?"
Generous.
Ah, it looks like that did the trick.
I'm sure it did. The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess.
Huh? How do I do that?
Blow into the
I
mic.
guess I was gonna say B button. Fuck.
The X button. Exciting, I know.
It used to be, yeah, you could blow into the mic on the DS, and the Wii port has you swing the Wii remote like a fan. That's fun.
Cute. I like
Yeah.
that. There was another smudge on the locker too that like wasn't connected to the hand, but kind of looked like a fingerprint.
Yeah, I did see that, yeah.
Okay.
Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake, see?
Wow, that looks like fun. It might take some getting used to.
Okay,
though.
Niz. It's fine. It won't go up your nose or anything. I used all of it. You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Thick
That's like
with
a
3
waste.
seeds. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright.
Is it B to blow? Press B
Yeah, I
to
know.
blow.
Yeah, I read that. I was like, oh god.
I guess I'd better give it a try.
If I could rebind the keys on my controller, I would definitely make it B to blow.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, it does still look like, okay. Yeah, that's nice. Cover the shit!
Ah,
Oh,
that's fun. It's like cooking mama.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Conclusion: your pasta is shit. Try again.
Woohoo! Oh wow, that's
Aha! You did it. You
That's-
found one.
really bad imprint. Jeez.
It
No,
looks
it's
like an
beautiful.
egg.
No, it's the best one you could do.
But
man.
it's nothing like a fingerprint.
Egg. Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't.
Blood-soaked glove?
Ah.
Yeah. Oh, like the gloves that Lana was wearing,
Potentially, or something along those lines.
or something
What
else.
does this mean?
altogether.
It think it means
Oh,
we're out of luck.
well,
Out of luck?
The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves.
Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here.
Haven't you heard of a tutorial, Phoenix?
Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. Science. But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints?
Like that sussy one in the corner.
Other
That's you.
prints?
It was bound to happen at least once this stream. Looking at the locker again closely. It seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well.
Oh, I see.
I really
Let's
thought
see
it
if
was on
we-
my screen at first.
Yeah. Let's see if we can find a clear print. So yeah, we got the gloves and then we got them locker. That other locker. It's a bitch.
Do.
Oh yeah. Ooh, get
Sprinkle
it.
that shit everywhere.
Sniff it.
Sprinky.
It'll make you go quicker.
Exactly.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh.
Oh no, we're done. What are you doing? Stop!
It didn't stop.
Smart.
There we go.
Yay! A print so clear it's dazzling.
Wow.
Dazzling?
Look at it. It's beautiful. Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away.
So we're not done yet? This is quite a process.
Phoenix is like, bruh, I just want to convict someone, fam.
I just
Well,
want to go to court already,
He's like,
Mom.
oh, I hate this. Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint. And not knowing who the owner is, right?
I guess she's right.
Look at that fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. And point out the person you think left these prints. Oh, not me thinking that they were just gonna try to open up each locker until then they got the right one.
Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was?
I'm drinking water. I can make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So, whose fingerprints would we most likely find in this evidence locker? Begins? Begins?
Okay. Well, this is look, it's Gumshoe's
There
locker,
it is.
right? Yeah.
Gumshoe, my boy.
I like how they've made a separate fingerprint for every person here, which is really cool.
Well, nobody's fingerprint's the same. They're all
Yeah.
different.
Well, I'm just saying it's nice that they went to that, that effort.
They
Do
said,
that.
all right, you do these squiggles, I'll do these squiggles.
I'm assuming
It's like,
if
oh, yeah,
it
that's-
reaches the
that's
red
not-
range, it's a match.
Yeah.
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 Aha! So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? He's gonna be like, why are we doing this? You gave this so what look.
I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what?
Oh, wow. Okay, so he came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. But you never miss, huh? You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright.
Thanks for the sympathy.
You see Phoenix just being like, fucking hell, why? Why are we doing this?
Wait, if I remember correctly, there is one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out.
Another.
This is where we got the luminol fluid reaction, right?
Print here. Did you hear me? Okay.
That line got eaten, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, good.
My mic was hungry. Okay, want to try using this?
There go her eyes sparkling again. Okay, let's check for prints.
That's the spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first.
What?
The area with the blood was wiped away, right?
But yeah, we only ended up finding it using chemical means. I thought that was another quote from Emma.
Yeah. Any prints in the area will have been wiped away too.
Oh, right. So that means no prints.
Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high?
Don't ask me. I'm the science one here.
Yeah, that's right. That's my whole thing. Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away. The fucking gloves, bro!
Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand.
Enhance.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's like, I got it. Yep. Oh.
Wow, that's nice.
There's some sweet spots there.
Give me prints. I need prints.
Oh, Gollum? Gollum, is that your demented brother?
I require prints. Always a pleasure, Richard.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
Remind me, that's just my cousin. He just sometimes appears.
Oh well, that's garbage.
That doesn't look like a fingerprint.
It's
I gave it my
missile.
best shot.
It's a paw print. It's the toe pad. That kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it?
But it doesn't look like we'll get a clearer result from this print.
Looks like there's like a little ghost guy in the middle of it.
Okay,
Okay, let's try a different finger then.
so that was that one. How about?
Cocaine.
Gotta dust it. Yes.
Done and dusted.
Ooh, hell
Well,
yeah.
that's sexy.
Hell to the yes.
That's a sexy
The
print if
dog
I've
in
ever
front
seen one.
stabbed me in the side.
Attack.
She has like long legs and she just went punch.
Punch.
Why would you do this?
Punch. Fuck 'em. Punch.
Hell yeah.
One punch dog.
One punch done.
I love the pool. That was really good.
Oh,
Ah,
that's
a sus bitch.
interesting.
Wait a minute.
It's gonna be like, nah, I don't like it.
Sorry, it's funny.
You sus hoe, what you doing?
Hey, these fingerprints, they...
Who's? Hey, whose? Is it someone I know?
It's Officer Marshall.
3 exclamation points.
I thought the L's at the end of that there were ones.
Yeah.
So with all the exclamation points, I thought it was like ones and exclamation
Officer,
points.
It's
I'm like,
Detective
Officer
Marshall.
Marsha 1-1.
yeah, it looks dead on, doesn't it?
Huh? Officer Jake Marshall 1-1? Marshall's fingerprints. Nice! That's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime. Yeah, okay.
Are you sure
Emma.
about that?
Emma, you dumb bitch.
This is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints.
Huh?
The luminol reaction. The blood and the fingerprints are in the same place.
Oh! Oh!
So, we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped blood stain.
From cutting, it's from shaving his beard. He's like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
he pricked his finger. He's like, oh, there's so much blood.
That's a lot of blood, yeah.
Yeah. He's like, oh
Like,
fuck, I cut it real bad.
God damn it, why I gotta be anemic?
Yeah.
Shit.
But why would Officer Marshall?
It looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results.
After 6 hours. Huh?
I guess this is what you call a decisive evidence.
Oh my
That's
god.
my thing.
It's jack shit. It means nothing.
He goes, no. Hear me out. It's science. That's your thing.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't believe it. Fucking believe it, bitch. He just puts his shades
Whoa.
on.
To be continued.
Wow, that was the investigation?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
like,
crazy.
I feel so like empty. I feel like there would be more.
Day 3 trial
I
former.
think I'm excited because I think my computer's going to make it to the end of the stream.
Okay.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Believe.
Hang in there, baby. Hang in there.
Can I go use the bathroom super fucking quick?
Okay, we can take a second.
Bruh, it's 5:42. Come on, man. You can hold it.
And
All
ta-da!
right. We will be right back, everybody. Take a little break.
We will return with 5 minutes.
I'm gonna stand and play with the dog.
Okay, we're back. We got about, 15 or
10
so
minutes.
minutes left? 5
Yeah.
minutes? Yeah.
13.
Yeah. So we'll just get as far as we can into this trial, and then we'll leave it for next week.
So, what do you think, Mr. Wright?
I would ask again if we'd be able to go longer, but I know Katie's laptop is dying.
Exploded.
So.
I got a dog that needs to shit and a laptop that is going to heaven. So
A dog that
Which one will happen
needs to
first?
shit. No, that is like, both of those are like such threatening auras.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I'm over here in X game mode.
In X game mode. I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all.
Oh damn! It's Lana.
Oh, where'd she come from?
She's in the room, I think.
The victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. And a different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes.
Lana!
Good morning, Mr. Wright.
Alright, I'm gonna go fuck myself. It's whatever.
I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed.
I hope they didn't hold you too long for questioning.
We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though.
Go.
It's as Mr. Wright suspects. The police are clueless. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain.
A plea bargain? What do you mean by that?
We agreed that if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they wouldn't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma.
But Lana! Don't tell me you...
Much to my regret. I am as much in the dark about this as they are.
Miss Sky,
We
found trace evidence of a certain person in the police department's evidence room. They belong to Officer Jake Marshall.
What kind of trace evidence?
Blood-stained fingerprints, to be exact. That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today. You do understand what this means, don't you?
In order to defend my sister, you're going to accuse Mr. Marshall?
We have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Sky?
Do what you have to do, Mr. Wright.
Username in the username in the chat's like, which came first, the shit or the death? I think usually the shit comes after the death.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
I love how you're clearing your voice, getting ready.
Every time I do the
The
judge, I
judge was
do
just
that.
eating lunch right before the court gets in session.
Yeah.
God, that's
is
good
ready,
caviar.
Your Honor. He gets hooked on it.
I need more.
The prosecution is...
I'm afraid you'll have to clarify.
God damn it, Judge.
It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor's office.
Ah, yes. My stroke. It's
Yes.
infecting everybody now.
Everyone in the courtroom.
Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time.
But that's physically possible. What? That's not
What the
physically
fuck did you
possible,
say?
right?
But that's physically possible, is it?
I'm having a stroke.
It's spreading like COVID.
What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room just disappeared. Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car.
Aliens!
E.T., where you at?
Wow, this is one messed up trial.
One of my duties as a prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today I will present evidence relating to the murder at the police department. In so doing, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself.
You know, that's what set Mr. Edgeworth apart. He sounds so on top of things. Even though he's not. Even though he doesn't know what is going on himself.
And that's supposed to be an admirable trait?
That is a very
Yes.
eloquent way to put, I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but like the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself is a very put together way to say, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
guys, I'm winging
really
this,
love
okay?
that.
Yeah.
I like to think in the back of my mind, it's probably not like gonna end up coming out to anything, but like just like my like trying to guess ahead the plot theory.
Yeah.
That French restaurant advertisement was Gumshoe
Yeah.
being like, "Hey, pal, meet me here. I got some details for you."
Very well, let the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your witness, your first one, whoops, of the day of to the stand.
For its first witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department.
The suspect? You mean the so-called murderer?
That's one way to put it.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Things are getting wild from the get-go.
Hell yeah.
Oh dear God.
Will the witness please state his name and occupation?
Please pull out the megaphone.
Yes, sir!
Yeah.
I am Officer Mike Meekin, sir! My occupation is, that would be murderous, sir!
Oh my god.
So you're telling us you're a professional killer?
Sir, it was me, sir! I'm the one who did it! I'll never kill anyone again, sir! You've gotta believe me, sir!
Actually, what we'd like to hear from you...
Sir, I am what you would call part of the younger generation, sir! A person whose actions adults couldn't possibly comprehend!
Please, Miss Edgeworth, sir, help me, sir!
Please, Edward, help me!
Officer
Please.
Meekins. Yes, sir! Give us your report of the crime. Consider that an order. Yes, sir! As you wish! After all, I am part of a generation that must be told what to do, sir!
Alright, this is getting insulting.
That sounds like a certain cough Gan! Talk to him.
Yeah. You can't
it
fault
was-
him for lack of enthusiasm.
He's 22, and this takes place in, like...
I
the-
hate that I'm the same age as this fucker.
The mid to late 2000s, so I guess that makes him Gen X.
I hate that I'm the same age as that fuckhead. God damn it.
I'm an old lady.
I'm
I'm kidding. I'm 24.
a
Oh my God,
baby.
you're fine.
I'm 19.
That's fine.
I'm gonna be 20 soon though.
You're a child.
And then I'll not be a baby. Yeah, I'm 5 actually.
I forgot my birthday's already passed. I'm 23 now.
You said, shit, wait, no, when was I born?
I forget, did I wish you a happy birthday? I
I
swear
believe you did, yes.
I wish
Okay, yeah, because
Moon
I
happy
had it in my
birthday.
calendar after we, like, one of the first times we spoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They know too much about us now. You can't fault them for lack of enthusiasm. Crime report, sir.
Crime report, sir! Although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and I rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life. Then I did it. After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake.
Wouldn't that be self-defense?
That would be.
No, it's a murder.
You shouldn't be. Yeah, like what?
So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you.
Do unto others before they do unto you. That's the Meekins family motto, sir.
I see, it's also quite a lot of other motto. Anyways, then you fainted, and a colleague helped you regain consciousness.
Yes, sir. He knocked me upside the head, sir.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
What I need here is more info to work with.
It's almost like I should have studied, like done more evidence or something.
I don't even know what to start with. I honestly just go through it.
Yep.
Why did he
there were-
not? Yeah, I was like, that'd be the.
Yeah.
just
There's
gonna
just
press
so
all
much
of them.
shit here.
Yep.
Yeah, that works. Mr. Meekins, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not?
Yes, sir. I'm in charge of hiring new recruits, sir.
Yikes, now there's a scary thought.
Evidence transfer was taking place on the day of the crime, which meant many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed.
This dude should honestly be working at a crosswalk.
I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, the Blue Badger!
Yes, sir! The lovely police mascot created by the chief of detectives, sir!
Oh my god.
I was to ensure
Okay,
it wasn't broken during the transferal process.
That fucking dancing on a black background is actually terrifying.
That's gonna be my
It's
computer
actually
screen.
fucking terrifying.
Brace for the jump scare.
Yeah.
Dead
That was my sole mission for the day, sir. There is a moment in the first Edward spinoff where they play up the creep factor of the Badger for a specific scenario.
Oh god, no.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not specifically this Blue Badger, but a variant of the Badger called the Proto Badger, and it's based on the doll that the chief of police has next to
Hell
him.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh no. Makes you think of like the fucking Tails doll, like a beta version of the fucking Blue Badger.
Yeah.
God, that's cursed.
I see. Sounds like a very important mission.
After the award ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around that I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room.
Oh, so that's why you went to the evidence room.
Tell us, what did you see when you got there?
In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct?
Precisely, sir. I have one right here around my neck.
So then, your ID number should be listed on here, right? Oh, we getting that info.
There it is! I found it! This is the one right here.
Could you please read us the number?
Yes, sir.
I was
It's
so
49 It's 4989596. That's
He
my
reads
number,
it out
sir.
in the fucking megaphone.
Yeah.
I see, huh? But the number 4989596 is shown as being used twice.
I was gonna say it's completely different. And I was like, wait.
Please explain, witness. It's no real mystery, sir. The first time is when I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. And the second time is when I went to go get him after everything settled down.
I see.
The battery's running low. Here we go.
Oh
Keep
god.
going. We're good. We're good.
It was during that second time
when Katie dies, that's when we stop streaming.
I was about to say, can I get a...
Yes, sir. That was when I spotted the man on the security screen. I'd say that's a good note to leave off on for the moment.
Yeah.
Got that added. Okay. So, I'm about to just
This
talk
is
like
so
Mike Meekins for the
intriguing.
whole day.
Literally,
Yes.
I heard it exactly as he said, so.
Yep. Yeah, this case is really good. This case is one of the best in the series for sure.
Yeah.
Agreed. This is fucking ludicrous.
I'm excited for next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Same.
Yep. So we'll be back next week, next Wednesday at 1 o'clock again, for some more of this. I'm just gonna talk the rest of the day like this, I think.
It's gonna be Meekins for the rest
I
of the
love
day.
Yep. Thank you everybody for popping in and hanging out. And we'll see all you next time. Bye bye, everybody.
Stay safe, everyone. Bye.
Goodbye.